Hello, my name is Lauren Walsh, and today I'm going to give you a little mini lesson on onset and rhymes. So I live in Washington State, so I went ahead and pulled the state standard from out here. I chose kindergarten, and one of the state standards is to blend and segment onset and rhymes of single syllable spoken words. And then for my learning objective, I went ahead and kind of broke down onset and rhymes into their own little mini definition, but it's basically still the same. So students will be able to blend the first consonant of a single syllable word with the letters that follow when given one of their CVC words. So onset is going to be that first consonant. So we're going to use the CVC word can. CVC stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. And I went ahead and chose one of these words because it's kindergarten, so I don't want them to have complex words. We're just trying to get down the segmenting and the blending before we get into more complex words. So for onset, it's going to be that first consonant. So we're just going to say C, K, right? For the second part, for the rhymes, that's going to be the second section. Now for this one, it's going to start where that first vowel is. So instead of it just being A, it's going to be the vowel and the rest of the word. So it's going to be A and N. So the sounds that we have right now are going to be K and An. Now, normally when we sound out a word and we're not doing this type of method, you would go K, A, N, and then you would sound it out and blend. But with this one, you're kind of combining words, or not words, you're combining letters that you already have. So for this one, if they were to segment it and then blend it, it would be K and can. Now you can also do it for words that have like combination letters at the beginning. So for the word shop, you wouldn't just do the letter S, you would include the H in there as well. That would be your first consonant because they go together. It wouldn't make sense if I said S, op. The student wouldn't get it. So we're gonna go ahead and make both of these our first consonant. That's gonna be our onset. Now again, find that vowel, draw a little line. That's where we're going to break it up. O and P, they're gonna stay together. So just like can, we're gonna do the same thing for shop. We have sh, op, shop. So that would be the blending and the segmenting of the word. Now for the state standard, for this specific state standard, it emphasizes on spoken words. So in the classroom, I would first want to focus on making sure that they could do it on paper, or that way they can see it. There's a visual representation. And then after they have kind of mastered this, I would then move on to more of a spoken and oral way of them doing it. So I could give them the word can and be like, okay, your CVC word is can. How do we segment that? And they would go, oh, k, and can. Good job. They segmented it and then they blended it. Now, if you have higher achieving students, you can give them two words. So say, okay, how do we segment can? K, and. Good job. Now, I have the word sh and op, or I have the sounds sh and op. When you blend those, what word does it make? And then you can have them kind of figure it out. But that's the general idea of onset and rhymes and how to kind of break it up for kindergartners. Thank you.